What's up, y'all, and welcome to the Aging Potheads podcast. I am Big Brother Boss, aka the Funky Monk. And with me, as always, is the beautiful Miss Candy. How you doing today, Miss Candy?
I'm okay. I'm doing all right. The day got away from me, so sorry, y'all. I'm we broadcasting from the car today, but we all right. We gonna do it still.
Yeah, we gonna do it today. And y'all, it is that time. So let's go ahead and while we here, let's ogle Miss Candy, but let's light up first, y'all.
Okay. Hold on. Let me put this phone down.
Let me blaze.
Okay. I was in the middle of rolling my blunt. Okay. Where my lighter
go? Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Man.
Like that.
Yeah, it's like that.
I hate when it be like a million parking spaces and everybody just want to come park right next to you. Like, fuck out of here. Hate that. Yeah. That's like when you go to the urinal and ain't no other urinal. All the urinals is empty, and then you park and then you piss next to me. That's what I would imagine that to be. I forgot what was that movie. I think it was Harold and Kumar.
Yeah.
And he pissed in he came right next to him to pee in the bush. Like, and he was like, can't go to another bush. He was like, is this your bush? Do it got your name on it?
For real.
Why I can't pee at this bush with you? Like, what's
what you smoking on tonight?
I'm smoking on sour diesel.
All right. That's that sativa dominant.
Yeah.
It's got a nice skunky yet gassy taste.
It does.
Depending on what you smoke it with.
My car smells kind of like pine right now. Like when I exhaled, it tasted it had like a hint of pine, and it's very bold. It's you know, it's a sativa, so I'm gonna be probably going off on a tangent. I don't know.
Y'all go ahead and let us know what you're smoking and where you're watching from. What's up, Bunny Kawaii? Welcome to the show.
Hey, Bunny girl.
I am smoking on Blue Dream, which is one of my favorite strains. Whenever I see it, I buy it. This is from a batch that was picked in not October, sometime last summer. And
okay. What's the name of it? Blue Dream?
Blue Dream.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll you a blunt of this and bring it over one day.
Yeah.
Before I run out.
I don't think I've tried that yet.
But I always have Blue Dream around. Whenever I go to to my guy or to the store, if they got it, I'm always gonna get it. It's just one of those things I like to do. But Blue Dream always gets 5 blunts around me. Always. And, speaking of dreams, when folks woke up this morning, if you had B of A and Zelle, your ass was stuck out of luck. For those who don't know, because you didn't have B of A, there was a problem where B of A had it seems that B of A had taken people's last Zelle transaction and processed it again. So some folks woke up this morning and they didn't have any money.
Like minus $1,000. They was minus like 8. I mean, it was all up and down my timeline. I just was like, damn. Like, I know if I was with Bank of America, I'd be pretty pissed. Like if I woke up with negative anything.
Yeah, I would have been past pissed. I would have been past. I'd have been like, you know what? Fuck it. And it was crazy because a lot of folks were on and they were like, B of A ain't answering the phones. You know, they pretty much took down the system.
They didn't. Yeah, they shut the whole system down. Couldn't nobody get customer service. You know, like if it was me and, you know, like I probably would have been at the bank, you know, and I don't know, you know, like I probably would have flipped all that shit over in there. But, you know, since it was system wide, I think that people, you know, kind of started understanding that, like, I mean, unless you had some pressing shit you had to do, then, hopefully I think they fixed it.
And I have the article up here. Bank of America did say it was resolved around noon. But this also leads to an issue. Now, I'm going to tell you, I have never had any issues using my quote unquote ghetto Cash App. You know what I mean? But some people have had troubles with Zelle. You know what I mean? They've had troubles with Zelle.
A lot of people. Zelle is one of those apps that, they're not really a bank. They're just like a financial institution, and they do like just, those kinds of transfers, instant transfers. There's usually like nobody you can talk to physically. Like, and I have Cash App too, and I use my Cash App more than anything. But I've had a couple of issues where some money came up missing, or like it's very hard to get in any kind of touch with a live person. They really don't have. It's basically like you can contact support through chat, but like I want to talk to somebody, and those are probably just people that are outsourced somewhere. They really don't have a whole lot of information. They just gonna tell you we can't give your money back, or be careful who you send your money to, type shit. So
I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar with Zelle. For y'all,
I've used it a couple times
with Zelle, but I am familiar with Cash App. Cash App has live customer service. Technically, you send them an email, or you got with them to.
Did I lose you? Hello?
Y'all lost me. I'm sorry.
I was like, I heard, this is what I saw. Cash App.
Just me talking, huh? What's up, Bashir? Who's watching from my page? Bashir. I got to roll with it. But what I was saying was that people need to be aware when they use these services. You know what I mean? One thing I didn't like about Zelle is Zelle has this face line type situation when you go in there, and everybody who's in your contacts that uses Zelle is gonna pop up in there. So you be seeing people's business, like, oh, this motherfucker sent this person. It's like, don't this motherfucker owe me money? Here he is sending $300 to a motherfucker.
Yeah, see, I didn't know it did that. Like, I thought it just had like people's like name and stuff like that. I didn't know you could like see people's stuff. Like, that's kind of whack. But I've only used it a couple times. I don't use it that often. I know a lot of people do use it. I just prefer Cash App because I've just been using Cash App for a while. And it's pretty instant. But speaking of people who like woke up with no money today, I don't know. I just read today that Usain Bolt had $12 million missing from $12.7 million missing from his account today. And I thought it was tied to this Bank of America stuff, but no. Apparently, he invested in some Jamaican companies. You know, and they ain't been responding to his calls. He been trying to get his money. You know, like they left him with $12,000. Now, if I'm Usain Bolt and I got $12 million, $12,000 is one bill. So I'm trying to figure out where my money at. So, what I read was he his lawyers issued some kind of like, we don't hear from y'all in 10 days, 10 business days. If y'all don't get my money back where it's supposed to be, then we taking legal action. Because it sounded like they took his money and used it to pay off some other investors, and we all know what that is. It sounds like a pyramid scheme.
That's a Ponzi pyramid scheme, yeah. Ponzi. I don't care how rich I get. If you steal $1 from me, I'm gonna go after that shit. I don't give a fuck how much money in my account.
I mean, you know, like it's just like y'all thought he wasn't gonna notice them extra 3 zeros missing. Like, why would y'all take? He had $12.7 million in the bank. He woke up with 12,000. Like, I'll be at the thing. You talk about setting some shit off. Like 12 million. Y'all gonna take 12 million and leave 12,000. So I had 13 million and something in there. Y'all gonna take everything and leave me with 12 racks. I will blow all the shit up. Okay,
but to be fair in the whole thing, sometimes it's not the bank's deal because people are getting scammed out there. Mind you, scamming is wrong. Don't get me wrong. Getting scammed and people stealing people's money, that's wrong. But the banks put the warnings there. Hey, know who you sending this to. Cash App does it. Almost every money transfer app, program, whatever the fuck, they say that. Be careful who you're sending money to. Be careful who you're sending. Go ahead.
I would agree with that, but most banks, when you come to that, like that much fucking money, my bank is supposed to have my motherfucking interest at heart. Why are you trying to park this big motherfucker right here? Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Anyway, like he literally trying to get nowhere. But yeah, like that kind of money, my bank is, because that I'm gonna want to keep banking. I mean, you gonna want to keep my money because y'all using my money to fund whatever investments. Yeah, that's all the bank is. That's why I can't go to the bank and just cash out $12,000 because the bank probably don't even got that on hand, or you have to call ahead for that kind of money because like we all saw what happened with Ryan Coogler. He tried to get 10 racks out of his own bank account. He slid the note and they thought he was trying to rob the place. So you know, like so if 12 million is missing, you know, like I'm expecting at that level of banking that you would have, like, you wouldn't just let my money just go out there. Y'all don't even, when I had Chase and I went to the damn mall and I spent $100 over, y'all put a lock on my shit, talk about some fraud. I'm in line. So I know y'all got, shit in place for $12 million. That wasn't nothing but $100.
Yeah. But it all depends on how they took it too. Because if they had his account information, they could just snatch it through an automatic computer withdrawal, the ACH.
Like a wire transfer or something like that, or somebody, did something, or it just sounds like to me when I read that, because again, the whole reason why I even brought this up is because I thought it was tied to the Bank of America. I was like, oh shit, like they got Usain. And then I started reading it.
Usain Bolt sending $12 million to?
I'm like, $12 million. Like, so I started reading it.
Yeah. What the
go ahead, I'm sorry.
What the bank glitch was people's last transaction with Zelle that had processed again.
Yeah.
Now, some folks, some folks like us regular working folks, we gonna notice that. You know what I mean? We gonna notice that. Other folks, not so much, because they ain't tripping. They figured they seen the money, they seen it, it's gone, you know. But when you, like you said, you pull up on the thing, what if somebody was trying to get groceries that morning? You know, they didn't care. They didn't trip that they had money. They didn't trip on their balance because they, you know, they knew they had it. You know what I mean?
You get up to the thing and they talking about some insufficient funds, and now you looking like, I know I had the money, you know. They just looking like, yeah, man, get the fuck out my line, kind of thing. So
now, Justice said somebody with $12 woke up with 12 million. I can believe that too.
It's one of the Jamaicans. They got 12 million.
Exactly. Now, my question to Justin and the rest of y'all is if you woke up with that $12 million in your bank, what you gonna do?
Then you know that shit wasn't yours.
That's not what I said. What you gonna do?
I don't know. Like 12 million, somebody gonna come. I know for a fact somebody gonna come looking for me for this 12 million. Like y'all just ain't gonna let 12 million mysteriously pop up in my bank account like that. So yeah, like you can't. No, you cannot have that Lamborghini in the back. Like, yeah, like send that money back, sir. Like, wait till, because the bank will fuck up and send some people money. I've seen that happen before, and the people spent the money, and they sent the feds to their house. Like, you know that damn money wasn't yours. We don't give a fuck if it was our mistake. Like, you knew it wasn't yours. So,
I mean, possession is 9/10 of the law.
It just depends on how desperate I am, you know.
Yeah. You know.
Did we lose you?
Nah, I think there's a bad delay. Yeah, y'all, we got some delay issues here. We trying to get it. You know. But yeah,
it's so ghetto.
Possession is 9/10 of the law. So my $12 million,
it's 12 million.
I'm probably gonna take about $500K out and just trick that off, get what I need to get done. And at the end of the day, it's like, fuck it, you gonna come after, I'm just gonna have to owe you that $50K. That's just how it's gonna work.
I mean, that's what I was thinking, like, fuck it, y'all gonna come after me anyway for it, so I might as well just, you know, like, and y'all gonna try to throw my ass in the clinker bullshit, so, you know, I might as well just stock a few of that away. I don't know, put it somewhere.
Exactly.
Take a few of it. I ain't gonna be able to hide $12 million just off the rip like that. Like, I don't know who to send $12 million to. It's gonna take me a while to bust all of that up.
Exactly. I'm gonna buy what I need and get on about my business.
Right.
Take it back minus what I took. Hey, Benny Lynn, who's watching on my page. The question we're asking here is, if you woke up with $12 million in your account, your bank account, what would you do? You know what I mean? And we already, I mean, it's assumed that we know it's not yours, you know, but what are we doing? You know, I'm
definitely spending some of that.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. Y'all gonna.
I just feel like they gonna know that. I mean, like the way they watch shit now, I just feel like I only got like borrowed time. So hopefully I'm aware of it before like they notice it. And then like I'll just fucking I don't know, buy as much shit as I can. I know I can do a little dent, but I ain't gonna be able to do that much of a dent.
So. But Benny Lynn said she'd disappear. I think I would kind of disappear too, but I would disappear to a non-extradition country, and I'm gonna live there the rest of my motherfucking life. I'm there.
I'm gonna try to slip through the cracks. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'll see. I'll be like Frankie on Set It Off, try to run for the bus. Before they shoot me.
Oh, fuck that.
Try to get to the damn bus.
Like I said, I trick off a good 500,000. Buy a house, buy a car, take y'all all out to dinner and shit in Paris.
In Paris? Okay. I think Paris we got to get to Paris first because we acting like we got time to do all this.
Shit, I'm gonna find the time. I just woke up with $12 million. Shit,
Right, like fuck that. I'm calling off today.
Exactly. But like we were talking about in the production meeting, hey Lexus, what's going on? We have to. There's been a few glitches lately. We had this. We had the FAA last week, and we had Southwest the week before. I'm kind of, these glitches are like, okay. It's like, I don't think these are glitches or computer issues. I think somebody's fucking around with the system. You know what I mean?
Like I just feel like what it's like a bunch, like it's happening a lot to where like, how do y'all not prepare for this, or do y'all not know? And we're not talking about like, I mean, these are planes. Like, I mean, I don't need my plane glitching when I'm 40,000 feet in the air. Like, I don't need the computer glitching like that. Like I'm already scared to be on this motherfucker anyway. So
exactly.
Like turbulence has got me, thinking we finna go into the mountain.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't understand what, it's kind of making me nervous to fly, because I have to fly now. Back east, to see my daughter. But like of course I'm gonna go, but it just makes me nervous because all this stuff is happening. People's luggage is coming up, in fucking Istanbul, and we was only going to Texas, my nigga. Like, how did like why is my shit in Alaska? Like, how did it get there? Like, it's supposed to be on the plane, the same plane as me.
You mentioned Istanbul. That was actually a dog. A family was moving from the UK to Louisiana or Mississippi. I can't remember. And they put their, the dog was flying. The dog ended up in Istanbul, Turkey. And
no, he did.
Yes, he did. And the family ended up, like I said, in Louisiana or Mississippi. It was one of them southern states. So when you said that, it reminded me of that story because that's where the dog ended up at.
How did the dog? Somebody stole that dog. That's what happened. I think because they be stealing luggage and shit. At the airport, like if y'all didn't know, they be in y'all shit. So that's why I take like as little with me as possible. Like unless I mean I don't really be going nowhere that requires a whole lot of luggage. But I like flying Delta because I can carry on under 50 pounds. It's free. So it's just making me wonder what else is going on out here, because it's like it's too many things just starting to glitch all of a sudden out the fucking blue. And today Bank of America is glitching. So
yeah,
like what is going on? Are they hacking y'all shit? Like,
yeah, one of the largest banks in the country.
Going on, they just don't want to say it.
Yeah, largest banks in the country.
Yeah, like looking at it's hackers out there every day. It's now we got AI and stuff that's becoming sentient. Like all that stuff. I know they got all that stuff that can.
Okay.
Now what happens when the robots become smarter than us? Type shit.
Now we getting into pothead. Now we getting into pothead conspiracies, y'all. And
now we getting into pothead conspiracies.
Yeah, but yeah, that's right, because we do have a computer that thinks that they exist.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, I don't know if you saw that. There's a robot that's gonna be a bouncer now. Like it's a whole. Like y'all getting rid of bouncers. Like we got self-driving taxis downtown. I saw this commercial on YouTube that this, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. It was just this car coming out of nowhere, and it looked like it was by the plaza, and it just pulled up on these two women, and he said, "Hi, I'm so and so, your driverless taxi." And I'm like, the fuck? Like, why would I want a driverless car? I don't want to be in a car with nobody driving.
Exactly, the fuck you are. You better get me a person.
No. Where's Ahmoud? Bring me Ahmoud. Where's Amal?
That's racist. Don't do that. That's racist. Don't do that.
That is not. That is one. That happens to be a taxi driver's name.
Okay, just making sure. Thought that was a general statement.
It's not. It's one of the. It's one of their names. I happen to have had a taxi driver named Ahmoud.
Okay.
And he was very nice.
Uh-huh. All right. Just making sure. We can't have people up here being racist. But one of the things is that that robot is at Sapphire Strip Club here in Las Vegas, y'all.
It is?
Yes, it's over at Sapphire's. If y'all don't know, Sapphire's is one of the biggest strip clubs here in Las Vegas. And they have this big robot bouncer that's actually almost like an exoskeleton because you got to be in it to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the motherfucker had to sit outside. It don't fit in
like the roller coaster.
Yeah.
Right. That's what he looked like. He looked like a roller coaster. Like he just all like tracks and shit.
Exactly. And that's that AI. That's that AI. Now, but yeah, y'all, I personally believe that it's really peculiar that all this shit is going down. And we do have an AI in Silicon Valley that's self-aware. And they're trying to still figure out, is it self-aware? And to me, I don't give a fuck what you say. That motherfucker is self-aware. I done read the transcripts.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of the what it was saying and what it wants, and you know, and it was talking about like how, breaking down what it wants, and then the creator is talking about said that came out and said that the robot is sent or whatever the name of the thing is sentient. And then they tried to silence him about that, or no, they severed. I think they let him go because he worked for Google.
Okay. Yeah, they fired him. He said this thing might be sentient.
Yeah, they fired
him. Hey Keish, how you doing?
Hi, Keish.
But yeah, they fired him. Yeah, I can't deal with the shit that know they exist. I already got enough problems in my life.
I still want to see Megan. Like I think Megan is tapping into more of what like is to come. Just like I don't know if you remember that movie with Bruce Willis and the girl, the lady that did Silent Hill. It was called Surrogates. That was the name of the movie. It was called Surrogates. And they were basically people that it was kind of like a pandemic, like the COVID sort of thing that made everybody go inside. And so people just got used to not going outside. And so they bought these avatars, basically, or people like a better, finer robot version of me, you know, that I can tap my senses into or like connect with. And it moves around and walks around and does things like me. It can get injured, but it's a robot. So like you just go and buy another model or go fix it. But that movie came out in like 2009. And I said, this is what's going to be happening in the future. Like this is, and now we got like things like the metaverse now where you can, tap in and, it's not quite like that movie yet, but I feel like that's very much what's going to be happening. I can buy, instead of me taking my fat ass outside, I can purchase a model that looks just like me, but a robot, a better version, an AI version of me.
Yeah.
And I can, walk around and not get hurt and nothing, and just be a robot and type shit, So that's what the whole world was. And then there was this revolutionary group that was still pro-human. So they put them on the outskirts of the town, and they lived in this like dystopian little Ving Rhames, I think, was the leader type shit. It was very good. You should watch it. But yeah, I said all that to say, these motherfucking robots is gonna be outsmarting.
Exactly. I just don't want nobody. I don't want nobody fucking around with who I am and pretending to be me. I don't want my computer locking me in my house. All sorts of dumb shit.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Even my Alexa, sometimes I gotta turn that bitch off. You know?
And don't think she don't be listening to your ass. Like, I'll be very aware because I have an Alexa too on my Fire Cube. So it's an Amazon Fire Cube, so that's Alexa. So that bitch be listening. She just randomly turn on, and I'll be like, I didn't say nothing.
Now we gonna move on, but at first I'm I forgot my train of thought. But first I want to let everybody know, check your Alexa app every once in a while, because Alexa does keep, sometimes we'll come on and we'll keep that. We'll record it. Alexa does keep your recordings so they know who you are and how you speak. You know what I mean? They might understand when you say here, when you say her, they know it's here. You know, depending on the accent you use, that way they know how to speak. So you got to go in there sometimes and take out some of those recordings, because some of those recordings might be inadvertently your Alexa coming on and just recording you.
Right.
So you folks really need to be careful with that. And let us know if you got a funny Alexa story, y'all. Let us know in the comments. Email us, hit us up on our pages. Let us know let us know your Alexa story. A funny story.
I got a funny Siri story, but go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Siri's AI too. Go ahead.
No, you have to ask Siri, can you rap? You have to say, Siri, can you rap? Mm-hmm. And then she'd be like, hold on. And then she'd be like, boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. It's funny as fuck. She just says it over and over and over again. She doesn't stop. Like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, what is boots and cats? But that's her rapping. Or sometimes, like, you can cuss her out and, like, she'll be like, I won't respond to that. You know, and you'd be like, bitch, I said, you know, she was like, I'm not coming out until you learn better manners or some shit. Like, Siri will tell you off. Like, but yeah, that was my funny Siri story. Are you there? Hello? Did we lose you? Well, okay, boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. What are y'all doing?
Oh, my bad. Here I am, y'all.
I was rapping boots and cats until you got back. I said, well, I guess, you know, I'll rap until he comes back.
Oh man, that's my fault, y'all. Please forgive me. I accidentally hit a button on the floor and computer went out. Luckily, it's still a new computer, so it came right back up after I turned it on.
Oh, good. Thank God.
For those who, I mean, not those, Candy knows, like, when, you know, when we're in studio, my laptop sometimes takes forever to come up.
I'll be like, we need a whole 30 minutes to make sure this thing comes up.
So yeah, but yeah, I was back up real quickly, y'all. I apologize for that. But yeah,
I was keeping them entertained.
I'm sure it's crazy. Because my Alexa story, and I'm gonna listen to yours on the replay. I apologize.
It's okay.
With the Alexa doing things, I remember one day, Bunny had asked Alexa to set a timer for something she was cooking, and then Alexa asked, "Hey, you know, I can set different timers for different things. Just let me know." And she said, "I didn't ask you that, Alexa." And she cursed. She said a couple of curse words, and then Alexa said, "Okie dokie." Oh man, Bunny went off.
Not okie dokie.
Yeah, Alexa said,
"Who are you talking to, Alexa?"
Exactly. Who the fuck you saying okie dokie to? Alexa don't say okie dokie.
I bought you. Like, that was something niggas do. Like,
yeah, she said that. Now we gonna move on because when we move on to AI, we talk about the future. We think about motherfuckers who are actually gonna be adults, like Gen Zers. It leads to everybody wants to get likes. Everybody wants the clout. You ask these kids what they want to be when they grow up. Some of them say social media influencer. They don't have degrees in that, kids. You got to do that shit on your own.
Right. You gotta have the followers and get the people to watch you.
Now, one of the things that's really been that businesses have been struggling with is these food hacks that people say. You know, last month it was Chipotle. And it's always sort of Chipotle. People have found out how to cheat Chipotle out of everything. You know,
that's why they probably doing that.
You know, order a bowl with 2 tortillas and you got enough to make 2 burritos. You know, they always doing dumb shit. Well, somebody did a hack over at Waffle House. And in an Atlanta area Waffle House didn't take too kindly to that shit. And I understand.
Yeah, because you niggas man an ass for
it. Yeah. And there's a couple of stories about this. And give me a moment, y'all. I'm trying to pull it up here. There's a couple of stories in regards to this, but this one I actually liked because they said this is a Waffle House, and they say order from the menu. We not making anything you saw on TikTok, and that's real shit, bro. That's real shit. This shit is getting out of hand. This shit is getting out of hand. Shit. Huh?
They sick of y'all shit, Gen Zers. They sick of y'all trying to change the menu. No, you're gonna order what the fuck is on this menu, or we gonna charge you out the ass.
Exactly. And that's what another article had mentioned. It said, hey, you can want that shit on TikTok if you want to, but it's gonna cost you about $30, $20 to $30. Based on what you get. And basically it was like this monster waffle sandwich. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've seen it.
And what people are trying to do is they want the cooks at Waffle House to do it. Now, exactly. Now, I want to see what these damn kids do when Waffle House refuses. What you gonna do? You gonna jump bad? What you gonna do?
Probably it go down at Waffle House. So like every time I see a Waffle House video, they fighting in that motherfucking stuff. The staff fighting.
Exactly.
The customers and the staff is fighting. So they probably asked them to make that shit, and they said we ain't making that, or it's gonna be $40 for all this extra shit you had on. And that's when the chairs start flying.
Yeah, because I would do that because it's how you discourage them from doing the dumb shit. You know what I mean? It's cool to get like a simple hack to where you make it yourself. Like you remember a few months back, McDonald's said, hey, you can get these hacks. But they didn't, but McDonald's did the right thing. Hey, you gotta order this shit separately and assemble yourself. It was like some assembly required. Everybody got upset because they thought McDonald's was gonna sit up here and make their little hack sandwiches. When McDonald's was just charging them motherfuckers for the price of this shit. You put that shit together yourself. They was giving them a discount, but not much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, you can make this shit yourself, or you're going to pay the premium on because we got to order this shit because this don't come with this. So we taking from somewhere else, put this shit together. And I mean, it's McDonald's, but you know.
The reason I think Waffle House, the reason I really think Waffle House is doing it is that, you know, in restaurants, everything is based on, you know, servings. You know what I mean? When you order a hash brown, it comes with, say, 3 ounces of hash browns. When you start doing these hacks, they be asking for all this shit to fill the sandwich. So you don't know how the portions are working, and you end up selling out, or you end up having to do dumb shit because it puts stress on the system at a restaurant. That's why that woman said you're gonna pay $20 to $30 because they're gonna say, look, It take 3 hash browns with cheese and onions. It's gonna be 5. It's gonna be 10 waffles because this is a big ass sandwich plus whatever protein. Now our protein is 4 pieces of bacon. 4 pieces of bacon. So you gotta order however many pieces of bacon you need, and you're gonna pay for that. You're not gonna cheat. One, you're not gonna make us work, and then you're gonna try to cheat the system and get this shit as some bacon, eggs, and waffles. Fuck what you got going on.
Yeah, niggas are doing it sometimes. Like I love us, but some of us we gotta do better. Like just these people alone. They already don't want to work there. Like
exactly.
We don't know what their station in life is, but I just know like Waffle House, they don't play. Like they workers.
Yeah.
Because most of them are down south. Like it's a chicken. We have Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in California. Yeah. Like we don't have like Waffle Houses. So, it's a little bit different. Like, they still kind of in the hood, but like it don't really be like I think when I was younger it was but that would just be patrons and stuff. People be up there fighting and stuff. But like these Waffle House staff members, all right. Go up there and ask for all that.
Exactly.
Go right ahead.
And that's my thing too. Why do they feel entitled that they have to do it? You know what I mean? I feel if I get a hack, I'm gonna order something. I'm gonna order what I need and put it together at my table. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes when I used to go to Roscoe's, I used to take my meat off the bone, wrap it up in the waffle and dip it in my syrup. But I didn't tell them, I need you to take the chicken off the bone, wrap it in there, make like a little waffle tortilla so I can dip them. No. I ordered the shit.
Yeah, no, I don't be doing all of that. Like to me, like people that do all of that is like, you have a right to kind of customize. I'm like, my customization will be like no pickles, or more mac sauce, or shit like that. It don't be. Can you toast my bun? A minute on each side. Take off all the sesames. But I don't want the cheeseburger bun. I still want the Big Mac bun, but without the sesames. And then I want lettuce from the Himalayan mountains, and I want a cheeseburger with no burger. Like I still want the sauce, but in the 3 bread
for a minute. It did print.
It'd be all that extra shit that people don't be having time for, and I understand because as a patron, if I'm behind you, I'm already pissed the fuck off because you're doing too fucking much. Like, why would you come to McDonald's? You already know how they fucking make it. Like, just if you just say some shit like you don't want no lettuce or whatever. They can not put lettuce on there. That's one of the things that they do. But now you want all this extra shit and fried, like cornbread on Black Panther. I want 2 bun. I want 2 sausages, twisted. What do you say? Sliced down the middle, fried on both sides. Like he had this long list of shit. She said, "We got chicken."
That was Black Dynamite, not Black Panther. He said, "I want
Black Dynamite." What did I say? Black Panther. Yeah, Black Dynamite.
I want you to fry it in a pan, flip it, poke a hole in it so it don't puff up. So push it down.
Right. Yeah. Like he had all that.
That's I don't like all that stuff. If I'm gonna have you do it, I'm gonna have, like you said, no pickles. You know what I mean? That's the shit you say. But you don't sit up there and have them do the hack you saw on TikTok, and they be so like, and then they try to make it a viral moment when somebody refuses to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're not doing all of that. Yeah. Like Starbucks, you might can get away with that shit at Starbucks. But like for food, like I'm not doing all this extra shit. Y'all not paying me, and then y'all want to charge the regular price. Y'all don't want to pay all the extra. This shit gonna be extra, right? And then you want to,
But no, it's just this and this. No, it's all this.
No, it's all this. All you doing is that we not just adding that. Like you changing the whole composition of the sandwich, bitch.
Yeah. Like
relax. Take that shit at home. Go to the store. It's probably cheaper to just go to the store and buy all that shit. I don't know, eggs are $7. But
Now you remember when They brought out that double Mac for a while, and everybody wanted 4 patties on their Big Macs.
So, I remember the double Mac.
But so when they stopped making it, they created sort of like this hack where they said, "Hey, just order," and this was before TikTok. They say order a Big Mac and order a McDouble. That was when McDoubles were 99 cents. Mm-hmm. Now you waste the buns from the McDouble, but you take those 2 pieces of meat, you put them inside your Big Mac, and you got a motherfucking quad. You got a fucking, Super Mac, whatever the fuck they called it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pothead shit.
Wasn't that like a Monster Mac or something they called it?
Yeah,
like
a Monster Mac, whatever it was. But you can make it for just $1 instead of paying that $9, $9 it was. Because it had 2 extra patties. Fuck that. Give me a McDouble and I'll make my own motherfucking thing. Don't play with me, y'all.
Right. I remember when McDonald's had Mighty Wings. Remember the Mighty Wings they used to have?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It used to be good. Like, McDonald's need to bring some of that shit back. Like, you need 29-cent hamburger Wednesdays, 39-cent cheese Sunday. Bring all that back. Like, y'all, I mean, like, at this point, y'all served over 9 billion fucking people. More people, y'all done serve more people than that's on the planet right now.
Yes.
Like,
if you have the app always has these deals. They used to be buy one get one free. Now they buy one get one for $1. It's fine. I could care less. Normally sometimes I just use it. Yeah. So the app, I love the app because every time I go to McDonald's, I'm pulling up the app, doing my motherfucking
thing. We just went to McDonald's today and like that shit, like I got like 3,000 points just off what I ordered today. So I fucked with the app because you get, anytime you order out the app, then they add points and then you just get free shit at that point. We tried to pull a move today. That shit was so funny. And then because you can't compound the deals. Like you have to use one deal at a fucking time. So like we tried to pull a little move today and they almost got me, but fuck that. We got away with it.
And you also have what else? Well, you have the app. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about something else, trying to do 2 things at once. But y'all, we speaking of food, and this week, y'all, I've been going to restaurants lately instead of like testing snacks. I do have some snacks I'm gonna test for next week, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all y'all hang on. I'm gonna give y'all the what I'm gonna actually be reviewing next week. But this week, me and my girl went to Mama's Kitchen. Mama's Kitchen is a soul food restaurant over off of Lake Mead and Simmons for those who've been there. I gave it 1 blunt, y'all. I gave it 1 blunt. Please. Hey, I'm a hold on, y'all. I'm getting this shit together, y'all. I'm getting my shit together.
That is.
All right, there we go. Hold on. I'm gonna have to show y'all because y'all know I have to do it. Let's see here. Here it is, y'all. This is what we got. I ordered
out of line already.
I ordered the 4-piece chicken wing, mac and cheese, and sweet potatoes, yams. Y'all see that? Y'all see that?
That chicken is like fried to hell.
Yeah, it is. It's fried to all hell. Y'all see that, family? Y'all see that? And when asked, they said this is how they normally do their chicken. I'm like, your chicken got the measles, sir.
Right, like that's not chicken, that's a rooster at that point. Like, and then my indigestion is acting up just looking at it.
This mac and cheese. This mac and cheese, oh no. That mac and cheese gets no blunts. That mac and cheese is trash. And I didn't like it. Now, when I went over to Yelp, everybody says they don't really like the mac and cheese too much. So, that
And this is Southern Kitchen. That soul food is supposed to be their specialty.
Yeah, soul food is supposed to be their specialty. These
I've
yams,
heard of
yeah, these yams, just yams. They could have been there wasn't anything that made them special, but they had too much cinnamon and sugar on it, and the way they prepared them, they sort of caramelized, so it left these sort of chunks of crystals. The chunks of cinnamon and sugar. You know what I mean? And I'm a fat guy. I love cinnamon and sugar, but this was kind of burnt, and it was sort of off-putting because it sort of made the potatoes kind of crunchy. But that's what I had. My girl, hold on, let me put this down because this is my private page, y'all. Let me just get rid of that a second.
My bunny didn't have.
My girl had the hamburgers and had the hamburger and French fries, and that's what hers looked like. Yeah, that's what hers looked like. Now, what occurred is that she asked for her meat to be medium. You can actually see, if you look in this picture, you can see sort of like where they poked it with the thing to see its doneness. It ended up being well. This is Mama's Kitchen
on Simmons. I think we went there a long time ago, but I think that was there's a Mama's Kitchen or something downtown. It's like they working out their house. It's like one of them old like it's but I got barbecue there, I think one time. No,
that's Annie's Kitchen over on D Street.
Okay, what's the name of that?
This is Mama's Kitchen. Man, okay, you high. I need you to catch up.
No, what's the other one? Say the other one's name. No.
The other one is Anne's Kitchen over on
Annie's Kitchen. Okay, I was like, because I'm high because I got them confused. I was like, oh no, that ain't the same kitchen.
Yeah, Mama's Kitchen is over on Mama's Kitchen is over on Lake Mead and Simmons. They used to be over on MLK and Alexander, I think, inside the liquor store.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
The fish cage.
Yes. But it was a fish cage. It's a new soul food joint at least 3 times.
Isn't there's no fish cage no more?
I don't know what it is because every time I go there, they're always closed. So, and I'll be wanting some fish. I love red snapper. But let's move on.
Catfish nuggets, but yeah. Anyway,
this was my girl's dish. This is what Bunny got, and she said it was salty.
I mean, this one I could
go ahead.
This one, I mean, because I like house burgers, but I mean, my patties look a little bit, like more rounder than that, and but I'd probably that I would probably eat over that chicken, like if it was seasoned well, and because I do like my hamburgers well done, I probably would have fucked.
Yeah, this is the thing though. I have no problem with this presentation. Actually, I love house burgers too. I like hand cut fries. I like hand cut fries like that. Don't get me wrong, but it was too salty. The meat was over seasoned. You know what I mean? This was better. This was more palatable than the chicken. Don't get me wrong. I ate the chicken because I was high and hungry.
Chicken got ate.
Exactly. But yeah, I was high and hungry, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm not finna do this. I'm not finna do this with y'all. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, no seafood. Exactly. But this was actually chicken, and like I showed you. I don't know if you've seen the picture of my chicken dish. I don't know if you've seen that.
I think we need to revisit it, but
yeah, let's revisit it. That's the chicken dish I had, and like I said, I'm gonna give Mama's Kitchen. It gets one blunt with me, y'all. One blunt.
Yeah, I get it. That chicken, just alone. Yeah, nothing on this plate looks like it. Exactly. If it just looks a little bit like maybe less cooked, I would probably fuck all of that up because those are things that I love on a plate anyway. when
Yeah.
I want, like Southern food, but
Yeah.
that just looked overcooked. It looked overdone.
Yes.
Like I don't know,
Exactly.
all of that, and then I need some greens like that. That's what's missing on my plate is
Exactly.
greens. But
And
mm,
that was very disappointing. Matter of fact, it actually turned me off. I don't even most of the time
I'm
when
sorry.
I have a bad food experience, I go back, because maybe it's what I
Mm,
ordered. Because when I went on Yelp, they said the chicken and waffles is cool, but the chicken tender in waffles, not they wings in
mm,
waffles. I normally prefer thighs with my waffles. When I eat chicken and waffles, I prefer thighs. Um, but yeah,
yeah.
it left a bad taste in my mouth. In Mama's Kitchen, if you're watching, just reach out to me. I'm not looking for a free meal. I will pay for my meal again if you want to come back. If you want me to come back and give you a second chance. But the only reason I went is that
Right.
I had a few friends who went to brunch there. They like going there on Sundays. So I thought maybe it was the shit. I thought, hey, you went more than twice. You was there all the time. So I'm thinking, hey, the food got to be good. And I walked in
Yeah.
there. I was disappointed. I was disappointed
Mm.
in the least. But that's what I had. What did you have this week?
I really didn't get out to
Uh-huh.
eat. Like I think the last place we talked about is when actually me and Keish went, and it went about like how we
Mm-hmm.
don't need to revisit, but it went about how it went in Mama's Kitchen. Like they taco was
Yeah.
terrible. Taco Tuesday, but they made up for it with the drinks.
Uh-huh.
Um, but the only little snack I did try that I haven't tried in a minute was little chocolate overload cake. I fucked that up.
Yes.
So that was my little munchie that I had, chocolate overload. Sometimes you just need to go back to the basics
Mm-hmm.
with your snacking,
Yes.
like sometimes we get too bougie in our snackage. And like I just went to Jack in the Box, $2.19.
Yeah.
Got me a little chocolate overload cake,
Oh,
satisfied my sweet tooth.
okay.
Um, I couldn't even think of because my thing is I don't want to buy something and I don't like it.
Yeah.
And then that's $2 I threw down the drain,
Uh-huh.
so that'd be my thing. I'd be scared to kind of try new stuff, but
Yes.
I'm gonna start working on that. I'm
Now
gonna
the new
start trying new stuff.
so definitely y'all. Let me since y'all hung on here, and I thank y'all for that. What I'm working with next week for net review, y'all, is the Reese's
Oh, I love it.
dipped animal crackers, y'all. I'm gonna fuck these up. I'm gonna fuck
Animal
these up.
crackers.
Yes. And
Okay.
also I'll be reviewing Pringles Philly cheesesteak flavor. Um, that'll be on there. Um,
What? Give me cheesesteak.
yes, they make cheesesteak flavor. Yes. Now,
Oh my god.
Keith said those chocolate overloads are the bomb at Jack in the Box.
Yeah, them little things.
Tony,
Uh,
Tony and his wife said they had Carl's Jr. Now I love Carl's Jr. They got the
yeah, I
fried
fucked with
zucchini.
them.
I love fried zucchini. They also got good burgers. I'm not gonna lie, Carl's Jr. ain't nothing like a famous star or a
Yeah, because
superstar.
they got that Angus beef,
Yeah.
like. And then they charbroil their burgers,
Mhm.
so to speak. But I used to like their Southwestern chicken sandwich. Like I used to go to get that all the time.
Yes.
And I mean, it don't taste the same. I mean, like you have to be careful with fast food chicken, especially they grilled chicken, because all
Yeah.
they doing is unfreezing that shit and
Hmm.
putting it in a microwave. Like it tastes rubbery and all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
that was my go-to at Carl's Jr.
Hmm.
Was that in the fried zucchini. But Jack in the Box, I mean more at Jack in the Box. Like I grew up on McDonald's. I'm a McDonald's kid, so I'm
Yeah.
always that's gonna be the default every time.
Hmm.
But Jack in the Box, they got them jalapeno poppers.
Uh-huh.
They chicken tenders is crispy, motherfucker. Like they good. And I've been fucking with Jack in the Box a lot.
Jack in the Box is an unofficial official pothead restaurant, fast food joint. because they always open.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'll be at Jack in the Box like, on weekends. I work sometimes 12 hours, so at 4 a.m, I'm at Jack in the Box getting a munchie meal. But then sometimes when I get high and my girl be sober, we at Jack in the Box drive-thru all day long. But ordering from a drive-thru menu.
Yeah, and then they had that bundle box. Like when I used to come from work. Oh my God.
Hey, Angela done snuck in. She said that the cheesecake is good at Jack in the Box. I never had the cheesecake from Jack in the Box. It means I gotta go sit down this week.
Me neither, but I seen it.
Yeah, I gotta sit back down. I gotta sit down and go through desserts at Jack in the Box. I normally get the 5-piece mini churro, and I love them motherfuckers.
Yeah, Jack in the Box be, like I said, late at night, like I get that bundle box with the little chicken and hash. It's like a chicken and hash brown sandwich, and you get you get 2 tacos of that motherfucker, some fries and a Coke, and then you can customize like the boxes and stuff. Like it's like it's I I fucks with Jack in the Box. They got a lot of more stuff on the menu that I eat other than what McDonald's got. So
yes, it's the munchie meal. It's $9 in most of them. You get your choice of a burger, 2 sides, and a drink. And I mean, to me, you can't beat that.
You can't beat that.
No,
can't beat that. $7. Well, it's probably $9. Yeah, it's about $9.
Yeah, my go-to ultimate cheeseburger, 2 tacos, no lettuce, onion rings, and then I get a diet soda. No, I don't. I get a strawberry soda to go with that, and I upsize that, and I get the side of 5-piece mini churros. But if I'm hella high, I'm getting 10 of them, because eating fast food when you high and got the munchies is almost like going to the grocery store hungry. You just start getting a whole bunch of other shit.
You just start getting shit because you just eyes big in your head. Like you just start getting shit.
Yes.
And let's see why everyone's talking here. That
Tony says he fixes it. Get some of that if I say it's worth it. Yeah. The munchie box is good. Now they have this other box called the Ultimate whatchamacallit. Well, I can't remember what the name of it is. I'm high, y'all. But it's like a sampler. They got the mini tacos, they got the half and half fries, they got the mini churros, man. All in one box.
It's just a box full of shit. Yeah, just all kind of just stuff you just want to munch on when you're high and just want to lay up and then crash right after that. Like, oh my God.
Jack in the Box know what they're doing. And keeping
Jack in the Box capitalizing on people like us.
Exactly. And keeping up with the food theme, you said you watched the menu this week. You finally got to sit down and watch it.
We did. I was over at Keith's house.
Uh-huh.
And they had watched it before, but I hadn't watched it yet. Uh-huh. And I finally dang, I forgot what we watched it on though. Well, we probably watched it on Netflix. But it was on Netflix.
The menu's on Netflix, I believe. Yeah, it is Netflix.
Very good movie, psychological thriller, is what I would call it. Ralph Fiennes is in it. Everybody know that's Voldemort. So anybody that knows who Voldemort is, know what kind of acting is on in this movie. But it just takes place on this like deserted island. The whole island is called Hawthorne, and without giving too much of the movie away, these exclusive people get this invite to go taste this chef's food and all these different courses, and there's supposed to be like a story behind it, very bougie, very like shit that they only give you one piece of, and that's probably worth it's like $1,500 a plate kind of thing, but it's a twist, and it's good twist, you know. So it's like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Like, what type of shit y'all got going on here? But naturally, remember I said they're on an island, so just know it goes left from that. You know, but it's a very good movie. I gave it 4 out of 5 blunt, 4.5 out of 5.
Okay.
Just because sometimes it was like, okay, like, it wasn't too much of an origin story that he had, and sometimes I kind of didn't know what was going on until the end. So, but it was a good movie. I liked it. I'd probably watch it again. I might watch it again. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah.
Now, in keeping with the Netflix thing, I actually watched season 5 of The Circle, and it finished up today. And it was Circle on Netflix, and it was a very good show. And I saw the final show, and it was basically the best show ever, the best season ever. I give it 5 blunts for the entire season. I gave it 4.5 when I initially reviewed the first 3 or 4 episodes. But now that I watched it finish through, saw the finale tonight. It is all episodes are streaming on Netflix. I gave it 5 blunts. The shit is awesome. Basically, they put these people together, and you got to sort of become popular and an influencer. And then you start rating people, and, you know, the top rated folks will eliminate other folks, or, you know, it starts to get the strategy. It starts getting personal. But at the end of the day, everybody votes for the winner. You know, you have all these eliminations, and you get down to the final. But before you go to the finale, that's when you meet each other, because you don't see each other during the entire time at all.
Okay.
So some people can be a catfish. It can be the real person, you know. So it's a real cool show. If y'all haven't actually seen it, definitely go see it and check it out. And Key said the menu was HBO Max.
Oh, HBO Max. Okay. It's not Netflix. Okay. Thank you. Because I would say the Fire Stick or something.
Exactly. So yeah, definitely. If you're looking for some reality TV shows to watch on Netflix, The Circle is one of them. Right now, I am working on Love Island season 2. I don't know how many seasons it is, and it's actually on for noise. I look up every once in a while. Bunny, my girl, she watches it. So, you know, if I'm napping or I'm in there smoking in the room, she's there. She's like watching it. So I do sort of follow it mentally, you know.
Okay.
You know, that type of thing. So that is the Circle on Netflix, and all 5 seasons are streaming on there now. Now, y'all, we got to get out of here. We got to go, as we always do. If you are having issues in your life and you need help, make sure you call or text that 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Like I said, I want to talk with you, not about you.
Yeah.
So definitely get at, and, you know, we want to thank you all for coming and smoking with us.
Yeah.
Tony come in. We had Angela come in. We had Keish. Bunny was in here. Justin was in here. I did mention Tony again. It's probably the second time. I always mention Tony twice. I don't know why. Angela came in.
Yeah, Blair. Did we have like a Blair?
Yeah, and Tony's wife Cheryl, because he said she just heard about it. You know, she just heard. You know, she heard us talking about the food. On our side, we had Lexus, we had Benny Lynn, we had Roxanne Phoenix, and we also had the diva Taj Davis in here watching with us too. So definitely thank y'all all for watching.
Thank you.
I am Big Brother Boss, aka the Funky Monk. That is Miss Candy with an X. You know, we always like to tell you to meditate and medicate, And as always, friends, until next week, stay lifted. Good night.
Stay lifted. All right, guys.